Most important thing you need to understand is the accounting entries. Now you need to understand when you do at this point of time, we created a subcon PO, we send the material to them. At this time, there is no financial entries. Financial entries will happen when you will receive the material, right? And when you receive the material, you need to understand there's so many entries would be there. This is a question which will be asked in the interviews. This is a question which is also asked into the certification exam. So focus here. There are three major entries happening. When you do the GR against the subcontractor, there are the three major entries happening, three major events happening. What are those three major events? First major event is your supplier is providing a services to you. He has provided the services to you. Second major event is raw material inventory would be reduced. Your raw material inventory, actually in your system, it is reducing it now. When you send the material to vendor, it is just transferred. But at this time, your raw material inventory will reduce. Third, what thing happen? The FG inventory will increase. So if you understand that they are the three events, then you would be able to make sense that why are there 6 FI entries. Okay, why there are 6 FI entries. Otherwise, you will always consume ki bhaiya itni sari FI entries, why so many FI entries are there. So first, the core principle you need to understand, three things are happening. When you do the normal GR, what happens? Only one thing happens. You are receiving the one material inventory. Here, three things are happening. Your two materials inventories are impacted. One inventory going down, another inventory going up, and then you are also buying the services. So three different events happen. Because of three different events, 6 entries would be there. 6 different entries would be there. Now I would be explaining what would be those 6 different financial entries. So you will see there would be an inventory FG entry. Okay, this is your inventory FG. FG inventory, because inventory of FG is increasing it. That you will see a FG inventory is there. And then there would be an entry of cost of goods sold. COGS. So this is kind of what happens that when you produce FG in the production order, when you produce FG, there's 2 entries are there. First entry is cost of goods sold account gets hit. Second, and your inventory account get hit in production when the FG inventory is generated. Same, the 2 entries would be coming here. Your inventory FG account is getting hit because inventory is increasing, and then cost of goods sold account is balancing it. So these are the 2 entries. These entries are there because of finished good. Then there would be an entry of raw material. Okay, so you need to focus on these entries. This is the inventory raw material. Your inventory is reducing it. Raw material inventory is reducing it. So there would be an inventory account which will get hit. And with this account, the another account which will get hit here is your subcon inventory consumption. That additional account which will be creating it. Subcon inventory consumption account will be balancing your inventory account. That entry will go into the subcon inventory account. This is for your raw material. And then there would be 2 entries for your services. So because you have received the services, you have bought the services, your GRIR account will get hit. And another external service account would be there that will get hit. So these are the service entries. Now this setup, BSX, WRX, BSV, FRL, GSX, and GBBB, this setup you need to do it with account determination with help of FI consultant. That which GL account need to be picked. But these 6 entries will happen. When you do the GR of your subcontracting, the 6 entries will happen. 2 for the final product you are receiving, 2 for the material which is getting consumed, and 2 for the services which you have paid. The actual, when you will pay the invoice would be against this service only. Invoice would be considering only services because you need to pay for service.